Let's see if we can make that Debs alert about a mysterious band of light appearing disappear. Noki Bay, uncork the waterfall. Hey! I have some childhood trauma associated with this level because this level is terrifying for a child. And you'll figure out why soon enough. Hey man.
Ah, welcome, Master Mario, I presume. We have heard much about you, yes, and all of it good. As for me, I'm just an old man who loves nothing but fishing. But lately I've had a terrible problem. Please look up there. The structural engineering on the cliffside is insane. Have you seen it? Oh, there's also a gopher who's corked the waterfall. I don't know who did it, but someone corked our waterfall. This, no doubt, is why our lovely bay has become polluted. I can't even fish, and so I ask for your help. Yank that cork. Please fulfill this old man's wish. What's that? You'll do it? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I knew I could count on you. Just beware that guy on the cork.
So, here's the thing. Uncorking the waterfall is not the problem. And wait, in fact, maybe in this particular level it is. In level 2 of the stage, that's not the problem. We will find out what it is eventually. So maybe this first level is fine. We'll see. I may have forgotten the exact chain of events. Also, the water is toxic. I believe once we uncork the waterfall, it'll be okay. But don't touch the water right now. Oh, that guy has big explosions. I kind of swore... Well, maybe I'm supposed to go a different way. In fact, I'd like to do some exploring right now and see which ways I can go. See if there's any crucial NPC dialogue I'm might be missing out on. Nope. Hey, I didn't die. I'm pretty sure this water's toxic. Mud boat rental, 90,000 coins. Mud boats are fun. Come aboard.
Oh, greetings. I live here and rent boats usually, but all my boats washed away, so I'm having a rough time of it now.
Maybe the 90,000 coins is a supply issue? That's why they're so expensive? Or maybe he's just a cheapsteak. He is a cheapsteak. Yeah, I know it's the hover nozzle, man. Jeez, people think Fee's annoying. I like Fludd, but man, Fludd's really telling me a lot of information I don't really need to be knowing. What's even going on over here? I know this is relevant to a different chapter, but like, what is this? I don't even know. Anyways, let's actually do the level. This is, now that I'm looking at it, on the smaller side for these levels, but I don't have a problem with that. It's pretty, it has some fun gimmicks. That's not a fun gimmick. What just happened there wasn't very fun, but the way you climb the cliffside has some elements to it. Although climbing the cliffside is integral to like 3 or 4 of the levels. Yeah, actually at least 4 that I can think of off the top of my head. Well, at least 3 off the top of my head, probably gonna end up being 4. But like, yeah, weighing down the pot with water, that's a pretty fun idea. Look at that. There's also that, for some reason. Yeah, I remember that. And that should also... Yeah. I don't even know how that one specifically is helpful, but alright. Spring I can refill out anytime soon. Oh yeah, there's one right up there. Oh yeah, brother. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect game design. Right as I ask for it, it delivers. Don't know why I did a weird voice for that. It probably sounded like I was trying to do a Latino accent. That's not really what I was trying to go for. It just kind of came out that way because we did a weird voice and came out like that. For the record, I'm not saying the accent is weird. I'm saying my voice was weird. And in attempting to do something weird, I came up with that voice, which maybe that says something about me, which I feel like I should probably apologize for. Maybe, but I promise it was entirely unintentional. Oh boy! This game's making me do and say and think strange things, isn't it? It's also pretty late at night, that's not helping. I'm also cold. That probably has nothing to do with it, but I'm just letting you know how I'm doing. You need 5 hits? Seems like a lot. Oh, maybe I just missed one. Bye! Okay, yeah, look at that. It's a shine. Okay, level 1's not that traumatizing. Do we get a Devs alert? It's been reported that a lone Yoshi egg... Okay. F me. The boss of Tricky Ruins! Oh, wow! It's gonna be a while before you confront my childhood trauma. Okay. Because the boss of Tricky Ruins is someone completely different. Mario, thanks for all your help, Hero. That truly was spectacular. Would you mind being my new teacher? I mean, never mind. My grandpa's up ahead and he wants to tell you something. I'm curious if there are any NPCs at the top of the cliff, and it should be easier to scale now that we cleared away all the graffiti, so let's go check it out. Not like that, though. In fact, for reasons that I won't explain here, it might be helpful to practice scaling this cliff quickly. I wouldn't know anything about that. That would be spoiling the surprise of what levels might entail in this great video game. Okay, there's no one up here, that's fine. I'm gonna look out onto the tundra, and I'm gonna steer clear of that waterfall as I find a place to jump back down. Okay. You know what's also great about this level? Not very many NPCs. You don't have to waste time talking to people. By waste time, I mean it's entirely my choice to be doing that, but I chose it in Bianco Hills, and I needed to stick to it no matter what. We should take a look at our thing. Steep cliffs and seabeds are what the Nokis call home. The huge waterfall and 3 soaring towers resonate with mystic history. Generic. What you got going on over here, man? Now that a waterfall is back to normal, I can resume business. Thanks, Master Mario. In return, please use my boats at any time. Free of charge, of course. I don't have any oars, though. Looks like you'll have to use your pump to get around, huh? Don't tell me how to use my pump. Excellent! Way to go, Master Mario! You have returned our waterfall to normal! Bravo! What's that? The ocean's still dirty? Strange. Looks like my theory was way off. That's okay, I think I've got a lead on the real cause. This may not seem like much of a reward, but I'm going to reveal to you one of Noki Bay's deepest secrets. It's a cliff. This bay actually contains the tomb of an ancient Noki king. When you spray water on the wall paintings, a path usually opens. It's almost like magic. And one path leads to the hidden shine sprite. Honest, this is all true. Maybe. I don't... These kids these days really confuse my critters. Just gonna ignore what I saw there. That's not worth my time. Obviously. What are these guys doing here? So I'm buying to get this blue coin to toss several people off of this cliff I'm currently looking at. For fun. He did it for fun. Alright, what's even happening here? What is this? I could get that blue coin if I wanted, but what? Like, what is this? Is this part of another level? Because I'm pretty sure the Tricky Ruins thing is this way. I'll check back in later, but I'm curious. Oh, I have to wait for the whole thing to... You done? Because it gradually closes in on you if you're too slow. And I might be risking it with this one. What was that noise? Oh my god, he's back. And now he has cronies with him, which actually does complicate things slightly. I do, not that Super Mario Sunshine is an incredibly plot complicated game, but I do appreciate the kind of foreshadowing of, you know, that doesn't say too much, but he does say, I think I might know the real reason behind the poison. Doesn't explain further, but he goes, hey, go this way. And then you see the bloopers, and you're like, we haven't seen those guys in a while, that's weird. And then you hear the, seems more aggressive this time. I don't remember that. You hear his little scream. right before you get up here. I just think it's pretty cool. I know I gotta find a way to find it. I'm working on it. I'm also not doing very well, I've noticed. Also, Mario seems very hesitant to pull off the tentacles. Alright, buddy, you have 0 way to defend yourself now. And that's how Mario likes to defeat his enemies, without mercy. Oh, he went the opposite direction from where I thought he was going to go. Remember correctly, yeah, look at that. I don't know why I bothered collecting this. That blue coin was trying to pilfer the tomb of this Noki king. Not a lot of talk of dead people in Mario games. Even saying there's a tomb here, it feels darker than Mario usually is. Which I know it's not that dark, but, you know. Yeah, you don't hear about dead people in Mario very much. Okay, maybe the next level will allow me to confront my childhood trauma. Because that one wasn't it. Really? Red coins in a bottle. Still not it. I'm shocked at how much of this level is not, or of the Noki Bay is not confronting the issue at hand. I've got it, yes, I surely do have it. What have I got? Why, the answer to any polluted ocean problem, of course. And the answer is you. You must go to the ocean floor. Of course, that isn't possible for you at the moment. Therefore, I've made an area for you to hone your skills. Boop, 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 boop. Wear this and you can stand underwater for much, much longer. Use that flood to move around and get red coins. But don't overdo it. If you run low on air, here's what you do. Just grab some regular coins to refill your meter, okay? Now, shall we get ready? Sure. Don't have to worry about talking to any NPCs this time. I remember there being an underwater red coins level. I fully don't remember getting sucked into a bottle and shrunken down. That being said, how kind of the game to give me practice for exploring underwater environments. I couldn't imagine why that might be helpful, but I also forgot there was an air tank, because for a while, yeah, there's another underwater level, and for a while I was like, man, they don't give you much time to recharge your air. That level's going to be not only terrifying, but also difficult. Way more difficult than I remember. Is there a door down here? Yeah, there's a door. I don't think I can get in there, but this hole, it's like it was made for me. Ah! Okay, we're good. Jeez, oof. Okay, imagine one of you is gonna be in... Whoa! Hey, I missed it. Nice. Oh, okay, there's the last two. Okay, no. I think that's less good. There we go. Don't do this to me. Okay, now do this to me, actually. You might get me down there quicker. No, that wasn't quick at all. Oh, hey, you did it. Oh, it's got a little muffled voice. That's cute. Folks, I can confront my childhood trauma now, or I can save it for next time. But this... I don't want to dread next time. I don't want to psych myself up. Let's just get into it. Eely-mouth's Dentist. This is a fun one. This level's fun. It's a blast. It's great. I don't have any trauma about this level at all. This isn't half the reason I wanted to replay Sunshine. Oh, Mario, you're finally setting out for the ocean's bottom. Grandpa's waiting for you up top. Oh, don't forget to wear this. You can use this rope as a shortcut to reach Grandpa. But I want to talk to the silly bear. Nice. Was he a raccoon? I don't know. Okay, he doesn't have anything new to say. Wait, that time he called it my Fludd. He didn't call it my pump that time. He knew exactly what it was called, and he chose to call it my pump the first time we met, and then when he realized that him coming on to me wasn't going anywhere, at the very least he chose to stop, but like, geez. That was fully intentional, calling it my pump. You'll have to use your pump. Oh boy. Oh boy, sure hope I find some coins up there. Yeah, there's no one around this bay, by the way. That's kind of weird, right? I guess it's poisoned, but there's been a lot of poisoned places in Sunshine, and it's not like people evacuated, but here, there's one silly raccoon Boy Scout man, and then 2 Nokis. And considering it's called Noki Bay, I expect it to be slightly more populated. So, I actually would like some coins if they're available. Oh. Thanks. Oh, that refills my life too. Thank you. Actually, big thank you. That's actually great. You look like you're ready. The gunk in the ocean is caused by a giant eel. It's moved into our ancestral home at the sea floor, and it's nursing some nasty cavities there. Let's take a look. I'd rather not. I'm actually getting shivers. This is... oh boy. The newly uncorked waterfall created a gap in the pollution that you can use as an entrance. Jump right in there. Dive to the bottom of the ocean and clean that eel's teeth. Doing so will ease his pain and he'll return from whence he came. No doubt about it. Now gather your courage and dive. It doesn't help that he says gather your courage, because it's telling you, hey, this is going to be a scary one. Oh, wow, I'm actually tensing up a little bit. So yeah, the diving in is scary enough on its own. And then you have to fight a boss at the bottom of the ocean in this Mario game. I legit, this is bordering on Signalis levels of anxiety for me right now. I'm not even joking. I have a lot of bad memories attached to this level. But we have to do as the old man says, I guess. At least I nailed the dive that time. When I was a kid, I couldn't do that well. Yeah, it's nice, pleasant music. Look at our ancestral home. And now it's boss fight time. Hey, you see those 4 glowing eyes at the bottom of the ocean? Isn't that cool? Isn't it cool that we're just descending downwards towards those eyeballs? And we're slowly drowning the entire time? My sensors show highly toxic materials approaching. God, I fucking hate this. I hate this. This is terrible. This sucks. This is bad. Once you get close, you can see he has fun little eyebrows, which makes it a little bit better. But now he's coming to bite me. It seems we're being attacked by platforming bacteria. And he does make cute little noises once you start cleaning him. Okay, we need coins bad, actually. I thought he gives off some clean bubbles. Maybe after you clean a couple teeth he does. But he mostly gives off toxic bubbles, which definitely won't refill your health. They'll just do damage to you. In case it wasn't stressful enough, having to be right in front of the mouth of this giant sea creature at the bottom of the sea. God, I fucking hate this. I mean, it's one of those where, like, I think in the end I'm thankful for it. Because I think every child should experience something in video games that is, like, dread-inducing. Or TV or movies or something. Like, that is an important part of your childhood experience, is experiencing something that gives you true fear. Not just, oh, it's kind of scary looking. Like, there's something truly terrifying about it. Yeah, that one just falls out. I remember that. I didn't like that as a child, because I also don't like tooth stuff very much. Tooth stuff and then finger and toe stuff have always made me feel kind of icky. And not in like a, what a creep way, like I usually use that word, but like I find it unsettling. That's what I'm looking for. Because I think like, I don't know, if you get stabbed, your likelihood of getting stabbed in real life is not that high. Unless you're literally being confronted with a mugger, you're not highly likely to just get randomly stabbed in the chest. Oh boy, sure hope I can reach these coins in time. However, getting into a scenario where your finger gets trapped in something, or your toe gets trapped in something, or you get hit really hard in the mouth, losing a finger or a toe or a tooth, in fact, tooth is probably most likely, but any of those are like, that's an actual thing that could happen to me from a fairly mundane danger. And I don't like that. I don't like thinking about that. So whenever I see someone in a movie or a TV show lose a tooth or a finger or a toe, it makes me extra uncomfortable. He loses 2 teeth? Come on. It makes me way more uncomfortable than a lot of, like, mortal wounds that people suffer in movies. Because those ones I could be like, it's very likely not going to happen to me. But you could lose a finger. And you could lose a finger in a very mundane environment. There's a science museum in my old hometown where a dude lost a finger because his finger got caught on one of the science, like, exhibits. Okay, bad. Like, that's a thing that could just happen to a normal person. And I hate thinking about that. And that's why I'm continuing to talk about it more and more, because to go back to my point I didn't get to earlier, I feel like it is useful. Remember to take proper care of your teeth. He lost half of his teeth. Good lord. Every person is going to experience trauma in their life. It is a fact of life that something bad will happen to you, and it's going to be very detrimental to your mental state. He leaves a little heart in the coins. He's not that bad of a, like, my fear is not of the creature, it's of the level itself. The creature with his little eyebrows and his little noises when you actually clean his teeth, I don't mind that. He's just a creature that just needs some help brushing his teeth, and in the end, that's okay. But yeah, every person is going to go through trauma in their life, and a lot of it is rooted in something real. You will lose loved ones. You will lose pets. You will... decent chance to get into a car accident. I've been in a car accident. It wasn't that bad. And it was traumatic for me for about a year, and then I no longer consider that a traumatic memory. I'm okay with it now. But if it's a real bad car wreck, that can stick with you for a long time. There's so many things that can and will happen to you in your life that are going to suck. And I think it's generally useful for kids to be exposed to media that will also make them feel unsettled and will make them feel some sort of sense of dread, and when they have those memories in their brain, they will have fear of the memories themselves. I don't want kids to have very many of those memories, because that could probably mess you up. But I think having a few memories like that is actually helpful, because it will help you process when something truly impactful in your life happens to you. You'll be able to recognize those emotions, those feelings, and the memories that will sit with you, and you will have already started to develop ways to deal with them. And because of that, I am thankful for Eely-mouth's dentist. And I'm legitimately a little bit proud of myself that I got through it just now. I know it's Super Mario Sunshine. I know it's not that scary. It's a game from 2002. And when you get up close to the boss, he looks a little bit goofy. But that level was terrifying for me as a kid. When I was... Apparently, if this game came out in 2002, I still have a hard time believing that. When I was 6 years old, I had to do that. And I hated it. And I still hated it now. But I've conquered it. I've gotten through it. And now... Aside from the final level of the game, which I remember being tedious, as I said before, I'm actually looking forward to the rest of my Sunshine experience. The rest of Noki Bay I remember being pretty fun, and then the last stage that we haven't been to yet. There's another level that was a little bit traumatic for me, but I think I'm actually going to really enjoy it now. I think it's actually going to be kind of cool going back to it. And that's also a fun experience, is when as a kid you find something really scary, and then you go back to it, and it's not, oh, I don't find this scary anymore. It's not like, it's not special. There's moments where you go back to something and be like, oh no, I can appreciate how cool this is for how scary it is. That's also a really fun and cathartic experience. And I feel like I'm going to get to experience that when we get to the level on top of the building up there. And the camera won't let me look at it from this angle, but the one that we unblocked with Yoshi. Legitimately looking forward to that, even though the first level of that stage was also scary for me as a child. Anyways, way more commentary on childhood trauma than you probably expected from Super Mario Sunshine Let's Play, but still a good conversation, I think. In fact, that's probably the proudest conversation I've had for this Let's Play so far, because I'll admit, as I've said before, this LP is not the peak of this channel. But I'm still enjoying playing through the game. Like I said, I enjoy getting through that level and putting it behind me once and for all. So, on that note, I'm going to call it for tonight. See you guys next time.